realized. Ooh, that's the Congo drum from Wario Land 4. I recognize it.
Wario Land 4. I played that recently. That game's pretty great.
I thought you were gonna give me a hot take about how terrible it was.
No.
No, I'm
It's
glad
got
we're in
style.
agreement. Yeah. Remember when that was our first ZBros playthrough? If I'm not mistaken, you're like, "Oh, I'm Eric. I'm here.
Yep.
I'm so nervous." I don't know why I'm making you sound like Rick or Morty.
From Rick or Morty.
Yeah, Rick or Morty. Eric, did you know that the fan base Rick and Morty is the smartest fan base in television?
Yep. Still are.
These painted backgrounds are very
should have used that.
interesting stylistically. There's something very odd about
Yeah,
the
they almost have like a low res realism look to them almost.
Yeah. Like it almost looks like Salvador Dali is the wrong inspiration, but it definitely has like a very abstract style to it but also like oddly detailed. And also it's just screen just covered in dithering.
Oh, he said it. Alright, there's a secret down here, I remember that. See?
Eric does remember things.
I'm not too old for Kirby! So stop saying it!
I remember I bought you a copy of Plant Robobot, you never played it.
That's true, I admittedly didn't play Robobot. I heard it, everybody's like, it's the best shit ever. So, it's on me. Screwed up. Alright, I feel like it's something else, it's not. Alright, I'm holding right now.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work. Maybe I hold B?
I think it's randomized just to keep you on your toes or something.
No, there's a way to do it, I remember. It's just weird. Maybe if I don't fucking know. I don't know that I'm gonna do every one of these, but I need
I've always found it strange in these things.
You're gonna bum rush, you need
how like
lives.
you can swat at a bomb.
And that's for real.
Like a cartoon Batman 66 bomb with your with a fucking frying pan and it won't go off. But if it hits your soft fleshy parts, then it does go off. It doesn't really make much sense. By the way, I always found the fact that he's like a little pink blob who eats like monsters. I didn't find it very realistic. And that's honestly one of my least favorite parts of this game. Like, why didn't they make him like a guy, you know? Just like a human? Well, I mean, like, yes, you're pointing out the absurdity of the premise, but there is such a thing as verisimilitude, you know?
You're right.
Where things can be consistent in the logic of their own universe.
Yeah? And maybe you don't understand the technology of this bomb. Yeah, you see,
is it like a chemical reaction with like skin oils or something that causes it to explode? Maybe
it's the surface area. Maybe it's hitting a round thing versus a convex shape. There's more force,
but it's also a softer thing that's being hit.
Well,
it'll become concave.
Maybe you're just a fucking idiot. Let's say that. Basically, I'm right and you're wrong.
Oh, I know what I'm going to be editing into the playthrough. Alright, so this song is from Kirby 64. They backpatched it into the game. Because for whatever reason, the original game only has... By the way, these are like the only enemies in the game that I can remember that take more than one hit or a more powerful charged laser from the UFO to kill. Because, yeah, in the original, like, there's like the boss theme.
Dude.
And even King DDD doesn't have his own boss theme. Only the final boss that I'm not going to spoil has its own boss theme.
Kind of trolling. That's okay. I farmed all those lives.
Mm-hmm.
My advanced bomb, realistic in-world bomb technology skills.
Yeah.
Do you have any issues with the bombs in Mario RPG? The little guy who throws the bombs, Croco Bomb Man. Is that a little
what's the famous Croco quote?
Too?
What's the famous Croco quote? I never leave home without them.
I never leave home without them. Look at that little Kirby.
Remember when they remade Super Mario RPG and made it look like a bad mobile game?
I have a question. Does this guy have a mouth or is it shading?
That's shading. He doesn't have a mouth in any of the other games.
I always saw a little mouth. Wait, what is this guy in them fucking other games?
He's in Superstar. He gives you the beam power-up in that. For some reason...
Guys, it's Kirby! Oh!
Is it Kirby from the hit video game series Kirby, as you were wont to say?
Yes. It is a hit video game. Do you know Kirby is the biggest IP ever in the world?
I'm pretty sure that's Packerman's.
Nope. It's Kirby now. You know why? Because everybody's playing Nightmare in Dreamland.
Everybody's like, oh yeah, this remake is a thing that exists. I'm gonna stop playing the NES version.
And I quote, the new Fortnite. Or at least, that's what Times magazine said.
Is it just me, or are these mini-bosses, like, pathetically easy?
Yeah, they are, kind of.
Because I remember them being a little tougher in the NES version when I last played that, which was with Ethan, like, 2 or 3 years ago.
I thought you played the, Dreamland, where there wasn't even any powers.
No, we never played Kirby's Dream Land on the show.
I thought that whole fucking business about it, you wanting to play the fucking shit. What was all that about?
No, I said I just... The argument was whether or not we were going to play the original or the remake, and Ethan wanted to play the original because he's a big NES fanboy. And I wanted to play this because I'm like, well, this is the version I grew up with, and I think it's better to play, personally, even if it's not as revolutionary, quote-unquote. Because that's kind of like the principal difference is the controls in the NES version are just a little stiff. Like, whenever you use a power, you're kind of locked in place. This game has more of a flow to the controls.
I was thinking of Spring Breeze that doesn't have powers.
Spring Breeze is a remake, a pseudo
the
reimagining
first fucking
of the first one.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So we have not played Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy Advance on any of the shows.
I'm schmoovin'.
So that game's also kind of
like...
There's
not really any secrets in the first couple
worlds.
Not
really.
There.
It's kind of more once you get to Silver and Gold Land where that starts to be a thing.
Silver and Gold. I watched the...
Oh, that was a hell of a dodge, I gotta say. Like you ducked and the parasol like went sailing right over you.
I happen to have watched the Rankin Bass Lord of the Rings yesterday.
So you're talking about the Return of the King?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So that's where there's a whip, there's a way.
Where there's a whip, there's a way.
Where there's a whip, there's a way. Where there's a whip, there's a way.
But the other cool thing about that movie that I didn't know ahead of time was the Witch King sounds like Skeletor.
I am not nice.
I'm not between the rascal and his prey, or he will slay thee in turn.
That movie is like unwatchable. It's not like Star Wars Christmas special levels of bad. It's in that like you only watch this to say you've watched its own. It's so much worse than the Rankin Bass Hobbit, which is already interesting. I'm getting owned by every little critter that walks on this earth. Is there? I feel like there's a secret here, and I need the fire power.
No, I don't believe there is. But you are welcome to go after those lives because you have so few of them.
Hold on, I need to find burning. I swear.
It might be one of those cases where you have to bring it in from a different screen.
I know, but I think no. But what I mean is later in this level.
Well, like these guys can break those gray blocks from the bottom, I think.
I don't know. That'd be news to me. Aye! Maybe I'm thinking of a different level. I know that there's one level where you have to have burning or a hammer at the end.
Oh, there's that really annoying level in Yogurt Yard where you have to bring the hammer through the wheelies. Eric,
Yeah.
are you begging on purpose?
Can you shut up now? I'm always on duty.
Oh, free iPad!
Oh, this is the worst fucking power-up to have on this boss.
Oh, yeah, well, I think some of the paintings give you abilities.
I'm just doing it the old-fashioned way.
I always thought that thing he was holding was his, like, hand. Like, he just had, like, a microphone for a hand or something, but it's supposed to be like a paintbrush. I think that gives you crash. Or, I guess it doesn't matter. I like how this whole room is made out of puzzle pieces, apparently.
It's infamous for being a DPS check. That's why I played it like that.
A DTS check. They're going to have to define that one for me.
Oh, that's an annoying thing. It's this annoying thing that some games have where in order to beat the boss, it's not even about like doing anything, it's just making sure you have enough DPS. Like there's some...
Oh, DPS. I thought you said DTS.
No. But like some final bosses in JRPGs and stuff like that.
Yeah, where their defense value is so high that unless your attack
it's just like,
is a specific
alright, you're
level,
either
you
gonna
can't.
instantly die or you're gonna have enough DPS to
By the way, if you eat 2 rocks at once, you get a UFO.
No, that's not how it works. If you eat 2 guys with the power at once, it gives you a little roulette, and you can get the UFO.
No, you're guaranteed to get the UFO if you just don't press anything.
I fucking leave the level. I gotta show you who's fucking boss on this one.
Well, you can always come back to this level after we beat it.
See, I mean, the bosses are kind of hard if you don't have a power, and if you trolled like I did. Well, not hard per se. Time-consuming.
Oh yeah, like
requiring in
the
some amount of
bosses
effort.
are like a fourth of the size in the original. Like for some reason they're really big on the GBA games. I'm not really sure why.
I think that's better.
Well, I think that they had to rebalance it because they're so much bigger and the screen resolution is so much smaller.
Sorry, what are you fucking... Hey, I got your power up.
Because the NES is 256 by
nickname?
240 pixels, and then the GBA, yeah, that's the first switch in the game, if I'm not mistaken. And the GBA is 240 by 160, so it's a substantially less resolution. And then on top of that, they made the bosses physically larger, maybe so it was easier to see them or make them seem more intimidating. But because of that, they had to make them slower and kind of clunkier and have lower overall health. So that they didn't just murder you, because...
But I'm in Butter Building.
Yes, you are in Butter Building.
I bet you didn't fucking think of that. Just... nothing to say.
Yeah.
Got nothing to say? I don't remember what this is. Look at those little guys in the background. They're going crazy.
I think those are Cappias. I'm not sure, though. How long has it been since you have watched the Kirby anime?
I've seen, like, a couple clips out of, like, curiosity, but
have you seen what
watched
Dynablade looks like?
No.
When she first shows up, the CGI is incredible. In an ironic way.
Is it? Oh, is she 3D?
Yes, she's 3D.
I might have
that's the
actually
problem
seen
with that game, with that show, is that you've got like this beautiful hand-animated anime stuff, which is actually animated in a higher frame rate than average.
Almost lost my cool for a second there.
Like, if I'm not mistaken, it's one of the few shows that's actually animated in 30 FPS instead of 24. So it looks a little smoother.
So fucking weird.
But then, for whatever reason, every once in a while, like within the span of the same scene, they'll cut from DDD being hand-animated, hand-drawn, to him just being like a terrible dated CGI model. Like, and they'll do that constantly, where like characters will just be 3D. And there's some cases, oh, Eric, you didn't get to show off that I was wrong, supposedly.
You are, hold on, today.
There you go. Go do it. So do not touch anything.
Oh, weird. Wait, what?
I was right.
No. That was just RNG.
I told you.
Well, it looks like a roulette.
Well, in your defense, yes, it does look like a roulette. But, I've been playing this game as long as you, and I figured that before today years old, so...
Well, fuck you.
Where there's a whip, there's a way. Where there's a whip, there's